Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2014. We are in a new year. New Year, same problems for some. For some, it's a whole new start. I know this new year means so much for me, but that's personal, so I won't tell everyone about it. But it's just a whole new fresh start. You know, it's a whole new year. But no feelings have changed. You wouldn't even have known it if no one had told you, or if you didn't know it was coming up. So you don't really feel that much of a difference. But Happy New Year. Happy 2014, and welcome to It's the Stephen Show, where we will dish and talk about celebrities, their mess, how I feel, my personal opinion. You can't tell me anything. Phil Robinson taught us about how much our opinions count. Because if you can have an opinion as strong as his, and everything just basically be fine. You know, you lose your job, okay, well, what? But still, everything's fine. But we'll get into that a little later. First, on It's the Stephen Show, I'm going to take a sip of this Sprite. And then talk about Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get into these girls, these ladies. And they're all beautiful women, but I think we need to hang the show up. I think we need to let them sleep. Nene's looking a little tired. Candy's life is full and normal. Kenya Moore. Don't let her hear me. She probably cursed me out. But Kenya Moore, love you. She needs to have a seat. All of them, they just need to have seats in their home and cook and rest and be merry and rich, you know? Because if I had that opportunity, I'd want to milk it, take it, then run with it and leave. You're not going to see me on TV for the rest of my life acting a fool, in essence, but in essence it's fool acting. However, I digress a little bit, maybe just a little. And Portia Stewart, girl. She's going to find her way. That's all I can say. She's going to eventually find her way. She's young, you know, so she's been sheltered. So she's probably like 13 in her mind. So give her some time. That's all I have to say about that. Is she just needs a little bit more time. Time needs to be on her side, you know, so she could have it and take advantage of it and use it in the way that would benefit her. Because that opportunity should not have gone to the pigs and the dogs, honey. She should have milked that opportunity like I would have milked it down. Speaking of milk and down, let's talk about Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, who got another woman pregnant on Gabrielle Union, but they were on break. Okay. I don't know much about this situation. I don't know anything about this situation because I don't know either one of them. But the raw facts of it all seem to really paint dirty pictures. Not taking assumptions, but the conclusions that they lead us to believe about this couple and the life they lead and the type of woman that Gabrielle Union is. Now, you can think whatever you want. Gabrielle's a beautiful, accomplished, most likely rich black woman. She's beautiful and we love her. You know, she can still get work. She was just working up to last year. So come on. And did I say Happy New Year? I'm going to take this off. And let her beautiful purple self sit there and amaze you guys. How am I giving part realness? Part's good? Good. If you don't know me, the part is my signature. It's natural. I part it all the time, every day. I parted it for you guys, especially. No hairspray. It's been trained, as my cousin Ashley said, but it's been trained. Anyway, so the raw facts of it all make Gabby seem to be like really weak in the context of how you look at it, because everyone can look at it from 350 different views. Some people can say, oh, she's weak for letting him do that to her. But some women can say, oh, she's the strongest woman ever. I couldn't do that. She's strong to stand by him and let that happen and want to work through it. She's strong for that. Yeah, that's her. You know, go Gabby. And then there are so many different views. My view is, girl. Because it's just so fresh in the relationship, and they're so new and they're still very young. And marriage and engagement is for the rest of our lives. But me sitting here, Stephen Styles Cobb, at It's the Stephen Show, it's going to give it 3 to 6 years before it really dishevels and crumbles. I don't mean to say crumble like, ooh, but really when it does crumble, everybody's going to be, the media's going to go crazy, and they're going to like that sort of thing. That's horrible, but it's the world we live in, America. Ugh, but whatever. And I give it 3 to 6 years now with this infidelity or whatever this, whatever this little problem was that occurred. Because 9 months to have a baby, and when were they on a break? I always saw them together. Like 9 months ago, I saw them together. If the baby is 2 or 3 months old, what did they take? A 2-month break? A 1-month break? And if they took a 1-month or 2-month break, how in the hell do you think that it's just okay to sleep, but that's sleep with randoms with no protection? That's a straight man's mind for you, honey. No protection. I'm just going to sleep with the next bitch, get her pregnant, and everything. And it comes back to bite you. That's why you got to do a nice, good screening nowadays when you get in relationships. A good screening. It's 2013. Everything else is changing. I'm giving you a damn screening. You're going to sit down and we're going to do a screening. If you can screen me as much as I screen you, we're going to definitely have to do a screening and get everything out in the open and talk about some things. Because I don't want anything about you popping up or that you have, habits. Because old habits die hard. You won't be dying hard on me. Next subject. Before I get to the next subject, let's just say I wish Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade the best of luck. I want them to work out, but I'm giving it 3 to 6 years. Because I know if I was a female, I ain't gonna let that slide. I'll probably let it slide for the first 3 years, but then it's gonna get real itchy. It's gonna get real itchy because I'm gonna be like, wait a minute. Didn't he cheat on me and have a baby? What happened? So now we're gonna get to my 2013 recap. Only 2 things I remember in 2013 are the Boston bombing and Sandy Hook. Everybody's talking about Kim Kardashian got pregnant, she had a baby, all this celebrity gossip. Can we be real? Don't nobody remember that, baby. Only thing I remember is Sandy Hook, those children, and the Boston bombing, those people, and that alleged conspiracy of what really happened at the Boston bombing. Was that to test us? Was that just to test the New Yorkers or to test the security? Who knows? I mean, the Bostonites or what? Who knows? But that whole controversy got circled around it. The Boston bombing and definitely Sandy Hook. Those were my 2 2013s standouts. And that's my whole recap. I can't remember anything else. What else important happened? A lot of things. The Grammys, the AMAs, a lot of things. But come on, let's be serious. And the train, I feel like the train derailment that happened earlier this year in the Bronx, late last year, in the Bronx, is like a 2014 problem because it happened so late that 2014 is dealing with that problem. So, there you have that Stephen Styles recap for 2013. New year, new problems. Let's get to how American Idol has this thing. Every year it's American Idol. Every year it's so watered down. Can you be serious, American Idol? It's so watered down. There's no American Idol. Candace Glover, I liked her. I wanted to see something from her. But since there's no MTV, there's no VH1 real music stations that are playing any real music, these artists don't get a chance to shine. So what they do is they just go on the road and collect a lot of money, hopefully. I'm hoping that they do that, because I know that she tours, but I'm hoping that she's collecting a lot of money, honey. Because next year, which is this year, she's going to be knocked out of the box because there's going to be a whole new American Idol winner. They only get 9 months to celebrate or bask in their American Idolness. I would be so angry. I'd want to lose, actually. I would want to get on the the last 3. I'd be one of the final 5 or one of the final 3 and then lose right before. So you can remember me. And then I can sell albums and I can make money, honey. We can bank. But not the last one. I don't want to be the last one standing, honey. Because the last one standing and the last one heard of. We'll be the last one we hear from. And it's true. We don't hear from Candace. And it's a shame. And I love her. But it's the case of the American Idol curse that they have given themselves. I wanted to talk about Quvenzhané Wallace playing Annie and how everybody's in an uproar about how much she's getting paid. They're like, oh, she's getting so she gets 5% for all merchandising from the movie, 5% of all sales from the movie. She gets $750,000 base salary, and she's only 10. So people are bugging like, oh, what's going on? Why does she get this much money? How about these? But that's only because we know. That's only because we know about that. There are so many other artists and so many other actors and musicians and dancers who have writers and contracts that have things better or worse, or however you're going to look at it, but much better than this 5%. People are getting 15, 20% of all merchandising, and sales from the movie. So that 5% is because she's 10, and because the movie's called Annie, and it's the first black Annie, and she's playing it. Now, back to the first black Annie. Of course, people are going to be in uproar because she's getting that much money. If she was a little white Dakota Fanning, they would have been like, oh, right, go Dakota. We can't believe Dakota's getting paid that much. She's trailblazing. She's being a girl for the cause. Go Dakota. Yay, Dakota, 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 Dakota. But now it's little Quvenzhané Wallace, who people can't even say her name. That's probably why they don't want to talk about it. They're like, oh no. She doesn't deserve that. I can't even say her name. Who does she think she is? She thinks she's Quvenzhané Wallace, honey. Quvenzhané. Get into it, people. Because you have to get into it. And I want to say, while I'm getting into Quvenzhané Wallace, and I'm all heated, and I'm just up in it, R.I.P. James Avery. Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. R.I.P. Once I saw that, I could just shake my head and say, who's next? Because that was scary, Because that kicks off the deaths for 2014. Though it happened in 2013. No, it happened in 2014. Yeah, that kicks off the deaths for 2014. So now it's just a matter of time. And I'm clutching my pearls, and I'm clutching my lettuce, and my tomatoes, and my greens, and my health. Because I'm like, you can go at any age. So everybody has to keep themselves in check. Go to your doctor every 6 months, every 9 months, or every 3 months, or however many you have to go to stay on top of things. Because I feel like there's no reason for things to be sneaking up and killing people in 2013. Except a heart attack or a stroke. But everything else, like to keep your diabetes and your diseases and everything that's controllable under control, and you'll be here to stay in control. Control. Speaking of control, it made me think of wind, which made me think of scarves, which made me think of how some of you wear scarves. Okay, I have nothing against anyone, everybody's equal, but these scarves in the wintertime, they need to be around your neck like this, honey. I want to see a scarf around your neck in the wintertime like this. I don't want to see it. I need to see it all the way like this. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see this in the wintertime. This is a good scarf. So I can't. People, and another thing, don't have a scarf like this in the wintertime. This thin. What's this? What is this doing? What is that doing? And then they wear it like this, and then they just have it open. And I'm like, okay, it's 20 degrees outside. You're getting me angry. Or, even worse, to do this thing. Ooh. Oh, you must be really warm in that scarf, sir. And I'm like, mister, if you don't do that, and then bow it, and then do a bunch of other things, but just, because presumably you have a coat on. So then you do this, and then you buckle it up. That's what I would do. But then all of this is open. So I have a few techniques of how to wear a scarf properly in New York City winter weather, honey. Because we have to be warm. And New York City won't be giving me no cold. I haven't gotten a cold since probably 2002, 2003. A New York City cold, honey, please. You won't be giving it to me. So, you want to do this. I like this. I like the classic wraparound. It's essential. And then, assuming you have a coat on, you could just tuck this under that lapel or under that flap of that jacket and just zipper her up and you'd be good to go. Or if you want definite security, you just come under you grab a piece of it, come under, and you tuck. And then you have a scarf for the gods, honey. Let the wind come. If the wind gets too cold, you move her up. And of course you have a hat on because it's winter, or at least earmuffs. And then if you have earmuffs, this is all you need. You know, this is my #1 essential. My #2 cute one. My #2 cute one, where you can show off my Burberry logo and everything, is the knot. I think they call it the knot. I think it has its name. I didn't originate this. These are all techniques that people know, and I'm just sharing with you. This is the knot. You take her, and boom, there you go. And this is definite warmth also. Don't have it all spring-like this and have it open. Anything open and loose is spring and summer-like. It's winter, honey. Lock her up and throw away the key. Okay? We're gonna need you to throw away the key now. This is throwing away the key. Throw it away. Throw it away. Okay, good. So that was just a few on the regular scarf. I also have this infinity scarf. Oh. Girls, let me tell you about an infinity scarf. If you don't know about an infinity scarf, you don't know about Jack. And I don't mean Jack from Jack and Jill. I mean Jack from you know nothing. So this is an infinity. It doesn't end. So it's giving you, in my view, it's giving you eternal warmth. Like it doesn't end. It's giving you eternal warmth if you use it right. It's a damn scarf, girls. Don't be so boring, be creative, mix it up a little bit. But this is a cute way. I have a coat on and I just like to assemble, and keep it over my head. And if I really want to turn it, I keep it over my head. And then I give it a good. And then, you hide wherever the knottage is. This would be the knottage, right here, this bit. And then you just hide it. And now you're ready. You're Baghdad ready. Arab chic, whatever you want to call it, honey, but you're warm. And then you could even bring her down. And you could even, do it again. But I'm not going to do that because I'm in my home and I'm getting hot just thinking about it. Those are the ways to wear a scarf in New York City, winter weather. I really hope we got that down. So, I'm about to wrap it up. Just wanted to say about, we're giving the label genius to too many people. I already made reference to everything being watered down in 2013 in my last show. I hope in 2014 we can take things more seriously and not just water everything down to where we don't know the meaning of anything anymore and we don't know when to react to the right things. That really irks me. Where we're just like totally lost and we're just like, oh, that's wrong. No, that wasn't wrong actually. You were wrong for telling them that was wrong because that was whatever that was. But I'm sure that was their opinion. I'm sure that was just their opinion. And another thing I wanted to say is I'm glad to have this platform of dialogue to where I can speak to 10 to 15s of people and feel that I'm at least getting through to 2s and 4s of you. And it's a cute feeling in 2s and 4s, which will hopefully grow into hundreds and thousands and millions and billions. Okay, just hundreds. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep the Stephen show real cute and confined, hopefully, or whatever it will be. But I really like this platform of dialogue that I could have, whether it be me and my phone. And that's another thing. I'm sitting here, me, my phone, and my screwdriver is my stagehand. So if anybody has a problem with the shaking, or if anything's moody or unadjustable in the video, it's my stagehand, Freddie, the screwdriver. It's only us in the house. He's on top of the chair and he's like this, holding you, hoping not to move. And I'm hoping he don't pull one of those and then he falls, but that was it. And I think that is it for the Stephen. It's the Stephen show. I'm so excited for 2014. I have to get a haircut next week. So this will be the last week that I will be getting this chic. By next week over here, I'll be looking all bushy. apparently probably looking crazy. But I'll probably just put my part in and still keep it cute, because I'm always cute. So, Happy New Year. And until next time, it's The Stephen Show. Thank you for watching my raw, funny, and real opinion. Take care.